Welcome back. My name is Baller Scuba. This is Video Games Over Time. We are still in 1980, and today we're going to talk about Crazy Climber. Our story starts at Nichibutsu. Nichibutsu was founded in 1970 as Nihon Busan, primarily selling mechanical arcade machines. Nichibutsu entered the video game market in 1978 with a breakout clone named Table Attacker. This was followed by a clone of Space Invaders named Moonbase, and a clone of Galaxian named Moon Alien. It was in 1980 that the company began to release original games. This includes Moon Cresta, an arcade shooter game released in July 1980. This game has the player command a spaceship fighting alien spaceships in a familiar-looking scene. After the wave of aliens has been destroyed, the player must dock the ship at the second stage. This game was successful both with critics and the audience. Nichibutsu followed this up with Crazy Climber. Crazy Climber was designed by Shigeki Fujiwara. The game was designed on a Zilog Z80 processor, the standard at the time. In the game, the player controls a person climbing on the outside of Nichibutsu Tower. The player controls this man with the use of 2 joysticks. There are obstacles along the way that the player has to avoid in order to get to the top of the tower, where a helicopter awaits to take the climber to the next tower. There are 4 towers in total for the player to climb. Crazy Climber was released to arcades in October 1980. It would not only become one of Nichibutsu's best-selling games, it would also become one of their best-rated games. And that is the short background to Crazy Climber. So let's play the game for ourselves. And here we are in the game. This is Crazy Climber by Nihon Busan, released in 1980. This is going to be a game that is difficult for me to do because of the controls, but we'll see what we can do. The character does not really move like it did at the beginning. He moves like this. It's a little bit slower pace. We're going to do what we can. I have been practicing a little bit, but we will see what I can do here. This is not an easy game. My goal is to either get a high score or to make it to the top of 1 tower. We're going to be climbing Nichibutsu Tower, so let's go ahead and try. Yeah, they just start dropping stuff on you. They don't make this easy on you. People are very upset that you are trying to climb this tower. So let's get in, see what I can do. As you can see, Nichibutsu is good at this game. See how good I am. Yeah, he can climb faster than I can. All right, so the idea is that you have to kind of move one arm up and then move it down in order to climb. So Once your hand is locked into place, that's when everything kind of switches and you can move your other hand. So the one hand locks and you can move. All right. No.
Go for it.
Okay. No. Then back. Why?
Go for it.
Why? All right. No. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to go. I'm just trying to climb the tower.
Go for
Leave me
it.
alone. Like I said, they are particularly upset about this. I can't get a grip anywhere because they just keep on coming at me. Okay. We're still climbing. We're making decent progress and in the fact that I haven't gotten hit yet, but
Go for it.
I wish I was going faster. Alright, I got hit once. That's not a good sign. If I get hit again, I lose. They give you like 1 spare hit. Over here. Over here. And back here. Okay. We made it through the first section. Only, a ton more to go. And then, like, seagulls come, and I don't know what's going on with the seagulls. They drop golden eggs, which is nice, but flaming stuff is, I don't really want to know. I don't know what these seagulls are eating, but that does not look good. All right, we'll go over here. They won't let me go any further? Oh. Okay. Go, go, go. No! No! It wouldn't let me go any further. Alright, I got 6,600 on the first go. That's not terrible, but it's... No! The controls make things a little bit more fun. Okay, there we go. Back into the swing of things. Up and down, up and down. As long as they don't start coming at me. That was the most that I've seen come at me while I was practicing, at least. Game over. 8,400. That was not good. Like, we had a good first life, and then after that, like, just things went downhill quickly. Okay. We'll try again, but I'm not sure I can make it too much further than what I did. I have it in practice, at least. Let's go this side. Let me up. See, like, the windows are bad enough. I'm stuck. All right. Like, every once in a while, you get your hand kind of caught in a position where... in a position where you can't move it, and I can't at least figure out how to get it back onto a ledge in time to avoid the bad things. We need over, no. Okay. That barely worked out. I got in there just before the window fully closed. Okay. Are we through the bad section with all the everything getting dropped? Not yet. No, yeah. Oh, that was bad, but there's only so much I can do in certain situations, and once again, my hand was off the ledge, and therefore, I couldn't move my other hand the way that I wanted to. Okay, I should be set down. Flames that are coming out of the seagull. Also, like, seagulls don't lay eggs in the air. I feel like I shouldn't have to point that out. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay, now we're in this spot, which is never good because another seagull's coming. Okay, it went away. I got past the seagull part. Keeping an eye out for anybody who wants to drop another plan on me. I can't go anywhere. Okay, this way. Kind of blocked myself in there. Yeah, I can make that. This way. You guys want to let me climb here? No, they do not. Oh, no! I was holding on with both hands. It didn't matter. Alright, so halfway to the high score. Maybe about halfway through to the next tower. But I'm not sure that I can make it. Also, to be honest, though, the towers are basically just a different color of the same thing. Slightly different design, but you get the idea of what these games, or what these towers are doing in this game. And what this game is doing to make things difficult for me. Oh, that is a giant monkey! I got caught and greedy. Alright, so I think I got one more run in me. 13,300's not terrible, but let's see if I can do one better than that. And I mean, like, one better. Yeah, I don't know how I was gonna get past the monkey with all the stuff in the way. I'm kind of caught here.
Go for it.
There we go. Yeah, clearly that was a reference to King Kong. We will talk about King Kong more later. It's honestly such a small bit of this game that I didn't feel like it was worth talking about. Oh! I can't... There. Okay. It's hard to tell when I'm on a ledge and when I'm not. Oh, there we go.
Go for it.
There we go. Okay. No. Over here. No. They're constantly coming for me. Why do you guys have a problem with me climbing your tower? I'll be fine. Like, I would make it. It's over here, there, this way. Okay. Let me up. Let me up. I wouldn't die if you guys weren't trying so hard to kill me. I don't know if this is an insurance thing or something like that, but I'm just trying to make it up to the top. Just let me get up there. There's a helicopter waiting for me. I've never actually seen the helicopter, so I doubt that I'll be able to make it. I'll at least include a clip of someone making the helicopter. But chances are it's not going to be me. Okay. I made it because I was in a proper position to take a hit, is basically what happened there. Okay. No! I didn't even see you. Come on. We're climbing. No. This one. This one over here, maybe? Nope. Like, they really don't want me getting up there. Oh, I thought I was past him. No! Come on, up there, and then there. I couldn't catch on. Alright. I'm over 10,000 again. I'm over halfway through the tower. But I think I'm on my last life. So, I don't have high hopes that I'll be able to make it here. Come on. Keep climbing. We'll go over here, I guess. Because eventually we'll have to stick to the middle. I feel like that was just a kind of good spot to get to the middle. I'm not sure I can climb fast enough to get past the middle. I'm gonna risk it. No! Alright, we made it past the monkey. He was just kind of caught on his side there. Okay. What's coming up next? No! No! I don't know how I avoided that.
Go for it.
Are you kidding me with this? Let me climb. I can't just be dodging back and forth. Here? No! There was a window closing on me. So much. There's so much. Just let me climb. Why do you guys have so many plants that you want to get rid of? Oh, no! Alright, I have one more. I have one more life. And they kind of reset the difficulty a bit. Okay. We're almost there. Just keep climbing. I'm looking for things. And it distracts me from time to time and I don't hold up long enough. Yes! The helicopter! Come here! Get over here! Yes! I got to the helicopter, I got the high score, I beat the first tower. I'm calling that a victory. Where does it take me? It takes me to another tower. This is Michibutsu's leisure tower, apparently. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Slightly different obstacles. Apparently they're now throwing barbells at me. I think that's what those are supposed to be. I always get dumbbells and barbells confused. I don't care. I died. I wasn't going to be able to avoid that. Yeah, I got a name. I got to name things. There's not really like a confirm button here, is there? Eh. How do I get my name in there? I honestly don't know that. Oh, well, okay, it was down on the right joystick. Look like that. There. Like they give you, it's aggravating to see like a timer on what needs to go in there. Why aren't you selecting it this time? You know what? We're gonna call that good. Stee. I did it! Stee did it! And that is Crazy Climber. So with that said, let's talk about how the game holds up today. Playing the game today, the game does feel very dated. The game does have graphics and sound that is pretty typical of 1980, even though there is some voice synthesis in it that is pretty cool. That was starting to become more and more popular by the end of 1980, even within the year that started to catch on and become more mainstream. So this one didn't really stand out to me as having particularly good graphics or particularly good sound of the time. And of course, those do feel dated by today's standards. With the gameplay, the control scheme is not particularly good. At the same time, I know that there are games that would come out much, much later that are designed around having controls that make the character difficult to use. And this game does remind me of those games. But this one, I feel like it was more a part of the process of making the game in 1980 and just kind of happened to end up similar to that, as opposed to those later games, which are intentionally made to be that difficult and rather silly, to have your character do something that is seemingly simple, but it's difficult for you as the player to make that happen. And that's how this feels, and I don't think that was on purpose. I think that the idea was that you were supposed to be able to go up the tower fairly quickly, and if you watch the demo moves faster than I do going up the tower. But with that said, the game is fun for the time. It's not something that I would necessarily go back to, not necessarily something that I would recommend unless you are interested in this style of game and kind of the history of this style of game. If you're just looking at the history of video games as a whole, this one could probably be skipped, but this style of game, which we'll talk about a little bit more, it kind of starts here, and that's why we have played it today, is because this is the start of something that will be huge in the industry, even though it doesn't necessarily appear like it now. For me personally, this game is fun for a short period of time, but it can be left in 1980. It doesn't necessarily need to be brought forward to play, but it's worth remembering at the same time, if that makes sense. And that's my modern take on the game. Ultimately, the legacy of Crazy Climber is not in its sales, nor is it in the quality of the game. The game sold well, the critics liked it, and the audience liked it, but not so much that the game is remembered for these things. What Crazy Climber is known for is innovating a new style of game. At the time, this was known as a climbing game, and it may have been the first climbing game. It was at least the first popular one. This innovation in video gaming would go on to have a drastic impact on the industry. The idea of a climbing game will be one that we follow as it develops in the years to come. As for Shigeki Fujiwara, we will be hearing from him again in the future, although it may take some time for that to happen. As for Nichibutsu, the success of both Moon Cresta and Crazy Climber would keep the company in the industry until 2014. However, none of their future games would reach the same stature as Crazy Climber, and we will not be hearing from Nichibutsu again. And that will do it for the story of Crazy Climber for now. My name is Baller Scuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video where we move into the third dimension.